Oh, my dear future husband, wherefore art thou? Welcome to Dear Future Husband. I am Dinalva, the sweetest and spiciest damsel in distress, in search of my knight in shining armor. And with the help of Cupid, we'll be delving into...
With a K.
Cupid with a K. We'll be delving into the realities of the fairy tale love, the birds and the bees, and hopefully manifest my Prince Charming. Oh, dear future husband, we are looking for you. Cupid, 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 I'm about to enter crisis. Wherefore art thou, Cupid?
I think that we got to establish a better way for you to call me, because I'm not enjoying how you're summoning me. Even though I don't exist, I feel like, I don't know, man. You sound like you're whining a bit. But anyway, big up. Go on. You saying I'm here?
Cupid, Cupid, with a K. How would you like?
With a K?
How would you like me to summon you from now on?
I don't know. Just do it organically, but don't sound like you're crying. You get me?
Okay, with more positivity and happiness. Watch
Cupid's
next
in the
time.
building.
Cupid, I have something to say though.
Mm-hmm.
I am really sorry, but I forgot your pillow again.
How it goes, how it goes.
Sorry, I don't hold myself to my standards. I say I'm going to bring a pillow. I tell you I'm a woman of my word, but I just let myself down.
Wow. So you're not a woman of your word at all.
Maybe
okay.
I try.
Okay, so talking about standards then, what standards do you hold yourself to? What personal standards do you have that you hold yourself to, if that's a thing?
Ooh, being clean and fresh. Working hard and no excuses. Being healthy and responsible. Yeah.
When you say healthy and responsible, what do you mean?
I think that, for example, I would like to present a certain image, and to present that image, you also need to be healthy and responsible, meaning that you shouldn't be like oversized.
Oh yeah, because I don't know. Are you taking shots or?
Cupid, listen,
what you
relax.
trying to say?
No, I'm just trying to
Listen,
say,
man.
I want to at least have an image or a body that doesn't make me feel embarrassed to show it, because I would like somebody to also have a body that he doesn't feel embarrassed to show. So I'm healthy and responsible with my health and my body in ways that I can.
Could your future husband be overweight?
No.
No.
And overweight, I don't mean just, a bit chubby. I mean like obese.
What's the limit then?
I think that you should be at a place where you shouldn't be unhealthy, where you can move, where even if you're bigger, at least you're big doesn't mean weak and unhealthy.
So you can't fall in love with someone that's unhealthy?
Yeah, because I think that's a poor reflection of...
So in sickness and health. So it's only if you're healthy, you mean?
I mean,
in health and in health.
There is preventable health.
Yeah.
So if you're healthy, you eat well, you're active enough, it shows that you have regard for your body and your temple, which shows me that you are responsible and you are aware.
Fact.
And so healthy and responsible.
A healthy and responsible person. That's cool, man. So you said fresh and clean as well. This is part of your personal hygiene routine now.
Yeah, it's part of your personal hygiene and your image, the way you present yourself to the world. So from how you dress, how you act, fresh and clean. So don't be looking like a tramp outside, or don't be smelling up the place. Just be clean. Normal
stuff.
Hygiene and image. You gotta be clean and fresh. So fresh.
I personally wouldn't have listed it because it would have been so standard, but you had to make a point of it.
Yes.
Yeah. So are you if you're OCD, you're a clean freak? Like what?
No, I just think that sometimes people lack a certain self-awareness when it comes to freshness and cleanliness. So it doesn't mean that you have to be like super perfectionist, but you need to uphold certain standards. Don't stink. Like, just you shower every day. Clean yourself well. Don't be going outside with just like, destroyed clothes.
And don't wipe back to front.
I don't know who does that and why they would. It doesn't really make sense.
If you're doing that, please stop that.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because that's bad.
Keep it with the sauce, front to back.
I'm just here to give good advice where I can. Do you know what I mean? And I think, what about sideways? All right, let's move on.
You're crazy, Cupid with a K.
All right. What about your accountability? How are you a hypocrite sometimes? Do you ever
just talk the talk and not walk the walk?
Yeah. I suppose.
Oh, I said one of them to be hardworking and driven. Sometimes I do get lazy. Also, I like to be righteous, but I do mess up. I'm only human. I like to put myself as this woman on a pedestal, this above woman sort of prestige, but actually no, I'm a liar. I get lazy sometimes. I'll just be laying in bed for the whole day.
Yeah.
It's just I'm a human being.
I think, okay, cool. As long as you don't preach that you have to be some type of superwoman or active 24/7, then I don't think that it's necessarily a contradiction. Do you know what I mean? And I think rest is also important as work. Sometimes you need to have them in equal balance in order for you to be able to be productive. You know what I mean? So. Yes. It's all right to have off days. I don't really think that's a contradiction, to be honest, in my opinion.
Yeah, and to be fair, do you know what, Kupid? I have to say, another way that I can be a bit of a hypocrite is that I would like the man to be very visually, aesthetically LENG. But I do know that requires him to be a hard worker, to go gym, this, that. If I hold that standard for him, I should really hold it for myself. And I don't, but I'm a woman, so it's okay, right?
Would you describe yourself as a superficial person? Because that describing of your guy, this is very superficial. I have to be honest with you, Dinalva. And, let's be honest, these arrows don't come cheap. Ooh. So are you looking for love or are you looking for a mannequin that's talking to me? Because if you want a real person, well, I don't know.
I'm willing to compromise.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to compromise, but ideally, I would like to have it all.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
No comment.
Wow. Heightist.
Not necessarily that I'm heightist. I just don't want to look like I can beat up my boyfriend because overall I'm a fake small girl. Actually, next to a man that is shorter than me, I would look butcher than him, and I don't want to look like a stud.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
With
wide shoulders.
Big back. Are you a secret big back?
Listen, I just can't have a man that is smaller than me.
Okay.
That's all because, he needs. I would like to feel like
and he's got to be in shape as well.
I would like him to be in shape simply for the fact that if the world was to end tomorrow, you need to be in shape to be able to save both our asses. Because I'm not planning and running a lot. You need to carry me sometimes.
You're cutting off a huge demographic of men, and one of them has the possibility of being a man that will love you, cherish you, and be everything you need. Is this a non-negotiating factor? His height and his stature, his build.
Ideally, it would be non-negotiable. I'm willing to compromise, like I said. But
it seems like you would struggle if your perfect man developed some unfortunate debilitating occurrence or metabolism issue where he ballooned suddenly to a 25-stone person. You seem like you may leave Dinalva. Like I said, I don't want to waste my arrows.
No, wait. Keep it chill.
I'm sensing some superficial.
I've got a response to that.
Okay.
As long as I get the product nice, and then if anything happens, then it's okay. I can make amends to a product that I've already got. Now,
so he has to come to you in a good state first.
Yes, that's it. And then afterwards, obviously, I'll overfeed him anyway, so he might get a little bit chubby.
So what if it was a handsome man, tall,
yes,
good build, but he had one leg shorter than the other, so he walked like that? I mean, severely.
Kupid, you're making it so difficult.
Okay,
listen, okay. It would depend on how he swags out the walk. You can make it happen. Or he could be really cool and have a really cool crutch. As long as he does it in style. But there has to be a level of largeness in comparison to me while still being streamlined and healthy. Because I want to show myself to him as a good product. Now, if I put on weight throughout the relationship, which I intend not to because I want to be healthy and responsible. But if I do, I'd like him to love me the same I'd love him,
Okay.
Because I've seen what you're capable of, and I know your potential even if you get fat.
Give me 2 expectations that you have of a relationship. From your partner. Expectations of your partner.
I would expect him to be a good communicator, and I would expect him to be somebody that has initiative, willing to take leadership. Okay. Because then what else is he there for?
And then in the reflection, you are a good listener.
Yes.
And a good follower.
Yes.
I sensed a slight delay in the follower. Are you able to submit and be submissive and follow and obey?
Ooh, Cupid. I think that I will follow he who I trust. Then I can close my eyes and just blindly be taken. But until then, I think I'm a bit more cautious.
To follow.
Yes. So that's why their future husband needs to be somebody that is serious and knows how to lead.
What makes you... Because clearly we're talking as a boyfriend before you've married him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what takes you from the threshold of him being a boyfriend and you reserving judgment to you being his wife and you trusting him?
I think that if he's somebody that from the get-go feels open and honest and transparent and is serious about his approach to me and sets his cards on the table to say, this is what I want, this is who I am, and what I want is you, baby, then I will trust him because you're straightforward and forthcoming with it. That's all it takes.
Okay. Final question about standards, right? And we can wrap it up, right?
You're in a rush today, Cupid. Chill out.
Hear this. Give me one of the standards that you hold for yourself that you find it the most difficult to maintain.
Oh, the most difficult to maintain, I think, is to be focused on the right things. I feel like life can cause so many distractions and I struggle to sometimes stick to something and just focus. I can get sidetracked quite a lot. And I don't like that because I want to be focused on a goal and be able to plan it, execute it, and then be successful at it. But sometimes the planning stage, I go sideways and I take long for things. Procrastination. That's how you call it these days, correct?
Okay.
Yeah.
Procrastination. Okay, so that's something that you've identified and you can work on and make you more effective in the things you're trying to do. Yeah, it's been interesting finding out your thoughts and standards. Definitely. I hope I've helped you.
Yeah, you always do. You always made me think a bit deeper. Maybe I have to become a better listener because, true say, I did stutter a little bit in the answer that I've been a listener and a follower. Can I really, 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 really be that? Because I really should be my type's type. And if I'm not, my standards are all wrong. What standards do I need to kind of improve on more? What standards should I be paying attention more? What standards should I add to my list, Cupid, so that I can be ready?
You have a list of standards. I think that don't complicate it. I admired when you spoke about the standards you hold yourself to. Being fresh and clean, that's good. I would advise you don't skip showers. Get me?
Yes.
Yeah. And, whatever. In terms of the body standards, I think that they may be a bit more flex. For that, people have different ailments and different situations, and I'm sensing that you have an ideal about what a man should look like. And good luck. Stick to your guns, but be open, man, because love comes in all different shapes and sizes, man. Do you know what I mean? And you never know. But be open. And 1 minute your standard's this, next minute you can't even match the standard that you have for people, for others, for instance. I've seen it happen. Okay,
so I need to be a bit more humble in that, but. Listen, Cupid, I think we've built a relationship strong enough for you to be able to give me one of them expensive arrows and just grant all my love wishes to come true just like that.
I don't think love is that simple. Do you know what I mean? And if it was that simple, everyone would be in love.
Oh, Cupid, this is why I need you in my life. I need to find a future husband with your help. Man, this Cupid is serious. I think that right now he's probably thinking that I'm some superficial, hollow person. But dear future husband, that is not the case. I just want you to be healthy and responsible. So please, if you enjoyed, show some love and drop us a like. Or on the comments, let us know what standards do you need to have as part of a relationship. And are you your type's type? So share the love, subscribe, and I'll see you next week when we're looking at differences between being single and a taken person. So, hasta luego, baby.